Ebusha AKUAPEM TV. Mesresa onya subscribe to channel na be subscribe na fe no. Wa hit on the post notification bell. Send a be anytime I be drop your latest bia no summit me ade betimi aka. Na onim say e mai wano Ghana football team ne mai wano. Na nse no ye nkonya bia. Na say fekeke. Onim say WAFCON na ye bono. E mai wano ye chance ye ne South Africa ene chance ya omutwi fire so. Ye free ho ene ye ne ko Mali ko see any and no say to me nya 1 point difference a board draw. Third game any Tanzania share ya yet to twatina best and 9 and qualify ko PMO quarterfinals no more you go 3 far or Algeria so with penalty shootout and goalkeeper on land for Ghana at me magical saves here you go PMO semi-final semi-final and honey asem no yani host nation Morocco ko see any as Morocco train say enya hane ha finals on betuno bobi na embo omunya kruwa na ombeje tinane no Morocco timi e pushing yes yanko bo third place me no kase Ghana timi claim me the third place I say bronze medal kama my one e be to mu koma mo be pie mo Ghana and it me claim yanko na go hwe highlight ni embra na ye ba bon sempi.
So it's always a difficult one to psych yourself up for. The bronze medal match at this, the 13th edition of the CAF Women's AFCON. That's a venue to Nigeria, Ghana going down. Guake floats it forwards and of Ghana, who did lose to South Africa 2-0 on match day 1 in Guake. Got a decent take and it's just past the uprights. Ghana have it again. Space for Kus. Teasing Holueni. Another good cross. Will be kept alive, so an opportunity to get it back in. Repelled by Gamede. And then from distance, struck by Asantewa. And from Buaki. Away by Mane, another opportunity to fling one in. Well, South Africa have dealt with an aerial bombardment up to this point.
Yeah, I mean, Ghana keep bringing in those aerial balls, giving them pressure, and so far they've been contesting for every ball, going head to head with. Well, that's a good goal from Sepesinwe. I mean, the first time we've seen South Africa towards the Ghana defense in the last 10 of the onset, but then good they think she recovered to deal with it at the end of the day.
Conlon caught in possession and rolled in. Well, Jermaine Sepesinwe hustled and harried and it broke kindly for Mtandi, who still had to hold her nerve and get that one right. But she scores her third international goal, stroking it into an open net.
I mean, as a goalkeeper, you don't punish your team like this. Ghana have done everything right up until this point, and then as a goalkeeper, you don't have any business doing that. I mean, clear the ball, play it out, whatever you have to do. That was a gift. That was a gift from the goalkeeper to South Africa.
Her hand to Jermaine Sepesinwe. Another corner. It is 12 years back as she hoists us in. Okay, not tremendously well cleared from a BanyanaBanyana perspective. Now Amos Makwana with an opportunity to find a route forward. She's given it away to Alice Kusi. Rolled into space here for Arubea. Stands up across and ever so close to leveling matters as the two substitutes sought to link up. Evan Baru, who's earning her 30th cap tonight, tied with Cameroon, who have 3. More importantly, though, just in the grander scheme of things, you look back across their WAFCON history, it would mark their 7th overall top 3 finish. Out of way. The angle was closing. And there's some good defensive work done back on that day as well.
Good job, good piece of defending there by
Corners have been good from Ghana so far, and it's another excellent one. And for the 3rd time in this match, a well-met set piece goes flying past the upright. This time it's Evelyn Banyana. And the flick from the Sekwa-born Baru sets Ghana on their way. Narubeya, Boyshloka. It's a good-looking delivery, and it is in. Ghana have found a deserved equalizer, and they profit from an avenue that has been very testing for South Africa up to this point, and that is a deliveries from out wide, and perhaps the player who has been the liveliest on the park for Ghana at the very least, but possibly for both teams. Alice Kusi is claiming it.
Yeah, it was Kusi's goal. I mean, Ghana, they've pushed everything forward. They've been sending in those aerial balls. Boy, Loka, good delivery and good contest from Kusi, and she's been Ghana's top scorer in this tournament, getting another goal to her name, 3 goals. She scored more goals than every other Ghanaian player on the squad. What a well-deserved equalizer, because they've really been pushing for it, and finally they got it.
Might go down as an own goal, comes off the upright and looked as though it might have been heading out and not in, and it's off the glove of Andile Dlamini. I wouldn't be surprised if it's ruled an own goal, but the player who, Arubea, has been a real nuisance since she came on. Now the ball is squirted through here for the winner. It's off the crossbar. Kusi has it. Twice they were denied
by the woodwork. The men. She should have buried that. She should have buried that.
Well, the referee clearly points to the ball to say, I'm playing advantage here. Evelyn Baru beats Dlamini, but the woodwork to the rescue. Well, that's Mbane. Dlamini, Makubela and Salgado all took penalties against Senegal, all stuck them away, all excellent penalties. None of them present currently.
And talking about Motlahalo's 2 penalty goals, one was actually against Ghana in the match they won.
It was indeed, yeah. The opening goal for South Africa at this tournament. In shootouts, though, Motlalo has failed previously, famously in the 2018 final, but this time, third place to put the spot kick, and it's so well placed that even had Conlon gone diving across goal, it's unlikely she would have got anything on. So in their previous 2 knockout matches, it has been Josephine Bonsu who has taken and dispatched Ghana's first kick. Now this time, Boyshloka. Oh, and she's denied. Andile Dlamini for the 3rd time in this tournament, twice against Senegal, and now the opening kick in the bronze medal match against Ghana has saved. She did convert against Algeria, but she can't against South Africa.
What a save that was. I mean, there was too much weight on that ball, but Lamini did a very good job to have kept it away.
BanyanaBanyana struck an absolute corker into the top corner to win the shootout against Senegal. This time she's tasked with taking kick number 2. And the edge is already with South Africa. And the Ghanaian fans trying to create as much distracting noise as they can, but she will not be deterred, not one bit. And South Africa lead 2-0 in the shootouts with a Black Queen's kick to come.
That was well put.
Both players have gone the same side for South Africa.
Yeah, and I mean, the goalkeeper Kolan didn't, stand a chance. There's no way she could have guessed right where the ball was going. The same direction with Linda Mutalo.
Alice Kusi did convert against Morocco. In fact, she took the second kick after Bonsu had scored the first. They were initially level before things went awry for them. And this, she gets right as well, so they stay in it. It would have been a shame for her to miss after such a fabulous outing tonight.
Exactly. She's been one of Ghana's best players tonight, and what a way to end it for herself tonight. That was well taken.
Sibulela Holweni strides up to the penalty mark. Warning, she's a bit of a set-piece specialist. She's good from this kind of range. Will her nerve hold? Slowly sidles up, and her penalty is saved. Well, overcome with relief is Chantal Boyshloka. Things are level again. And often, when players over-elaborate on the run-up, this is the result.
It is, actually. It is. I mean, Kolano can actually, against Algeria in the quarterfinal, she made a couple of saves, and she tended to continue from there. And but then again, that was a very poor penalty from Holweni.
To grab the advantage, which they duly do, Josephine Bonsu, who has now scored from the spot in 3 successive penalty shootouts, makes no mistake, with an excellent pen.
It was, and now they are back on level.
Hilda Magai. 3 years ago, starring in the final against Morocco. Now, trying to help her team to bronze. Oh, Magai is denied. Well, what was she trying to do there? A simply bizarre choice in terms of taking the kick. Yeah. She's got it all wrong. I think she tried to disguise what foot she was going to take it with.
Yes, I mean, it looks like it was indecision on her part, or perhaps she thought the goalkeeper would, move and for her to slot it in the middle, but then it's a very poor penalty from her.
This looks eerily similar to to Ghana against Morocco, just in terms of the opening 2 spot kicks going in and then it all falling apart. To give Ghana the advantage, Dlamini saves, and it is level once again. So after 8 spot kicks taken, just 4 have been successful, as Jennifer Kujo is the latest to be denied.
Well, I think that there's going to be a replay. Dlamini seemed to have gone off her line before the play.
There was a hint of it in the earlier kicks from both goalkeepers. But this is the first one that's actually resulting in a retake. Will Jennifer Kujo make sure this time around? She does. The advantage lies with Ghana. And South Africa have to score now. It is Jermaine Siposenwe. With the last kick of her BanyanaBanyana career. Hoping not to strike a bad chord on her South Africa swan song. Siposenwe keeps them in it. And the pressure returns to Andile Dlamini.
That was well done. Well done with no stress. Good finish, good goal by Siposenwe. Her last kick for BanyanaBanyana.
It is clear there that Dlamini had left her line, so good decision. Oh, relief flooded over Chantal Boyflok a little earlier on. And now she watches in anticipation as the player brought on, who didn't kick the ball during regulation time, brought on for this moment, slots it away. Nancy Amoa, who had played just 20 or so minutes in the tournament up to this point, has scored the winning penalty, the teenager, and Ghana claim bronze.
Dlamini tried to stretch to full length, but then
Ediabusha wena kusia nasa neno esheda nkoyi yenyaya nkane yebo finals nanka ye Nigeria de sie ani adendendin a nasa enye fidi agro nanso emai wana yade we ene kusia ye hono se eye AKUAPEM TV amanebo ye de ba besom mesre so be chewa adwen wo comment section no chewa adwen bia ho fa eye highlight ho ye ho penalty shooters goalkeeper Conlan, what me abone ho modern as VB. Bra comment section and get interactive na fe no. Like video na share video for man for na omonsum entimi ende de ekoso e wo Ghana na fe mpo wiase afana nyina. Ye besa hia frame hene banankasa. Ye besa hia makrawo.